Hello, everybody. Sorry about the wait. It should be starting any moment now. Took us a little while to get things figured out, but we should be good to go now. All right, looks like the timers are going down. Let's see, like 4.5. Japanese version of the game is indeed faster. I believe it's about 20 or 30 seconds due to text and other tricks. Oh, just hold up on the sync here. Oh, there we go. They're good. All right, so we've got HDlax versus MakS. HD is a 54. I believe it's a 54-58. And I believe MakS has a low 57. We'll go through the basics here. Area 1. You flash a ghost, you suck them up. And we're going to try to land in front of the chest every single time here. Yeah, so HD has a 54-57. And MakS has a 57-17. So about a kind of a 2.5 minute difference, 2 minutes 20 seconds. MakS missing a double. Oh, that double is easy to miss, to be honest, if you're trying to go really fast. We're gonna start setting up some fancy doubles in here. The garbage ghosts actually don't, like, they have a hitbox, but they don't hurt you. So you can just push them around. So you can push them into the other ghosts in the room to set up for some doubles. That's it for the first 3 rooms here. It looks like HD has about a 8-second lead. I think MakS started his timer a little late. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell if he made a mistake on like candles or something. So now we're coming up on our first real portrait ghost. Fun fact about the English version, it is faster for Area 1. So if you want to grind Chauncey Key or Bogmire Key, which are really niche category extensions, it is actually faster to play on English. By 1 to 2 seconds. But only for Area 1. The rest of the game, it's slower. So you can actually notice this if you pay attention, but in Lydia's here, there's a lot of lag. And you'll notice they hold their flashlight off. This is to, save as many frames as they can. Suck up a few leaves. Maybe that reduces the amount of lag that occurs in the room. That is correct. You can still do a tech skip with the cloth, but you cannot do the mouse hold tech skip. HT going for Laser Crusader. if you stand on the left side of that crib, you're just out of the range of one of Chauncey's text boxes for some reason. So you can save like a second and a half. To be honest, it makes the ball shot easier, in my opinion. Before, it used to be a pain because you had to back up when you thought the horse was gonna be finished rocking. So now we're entering the boss fight. Each of the bosses have their own arena. It's kind of cool. Chauncey, it was only about a year and a half ago, actually, well, a little more than a year and a half ago, we found a way to one cycle him, and that way is very hard. It can be inconsistent at times. Right when he's about to break off, you have to let go and repress the R trigger. And you only have a few frames to do this. I don't believe it's frame perfect, but it's definitely only a couple frames. 3 to 4 or 5 frames, maybe. And HD does not get it. It saves 33 seconds if you get it. And if you miss it, you lose 36. And the reason for that is because Chauncey fell under, and Mac didn't get it either. The reason is because Chauncey's health falls under 50 HP, which means you activate another wave of the rocking horses, and he will send them at you at way faster speed, but there is another wave, so unfortunately it adds about 3 seconds. You need invincibility frames for the second ball catch here, and you can just plop it right in his face. Hit him instantly. I mean, HD missed Chauncey one cycle, right? And he still almost got a 554 key. That's just insane. I mean, that's a really good area 1. Matt getting a 606. So they're only about 12 seconds apart. More like 11. You never want to say, you know, I'm glad one or the other didn't get Chauncey one cycle, but I'm glad they got the same outcome, because this will make this a lot more interesting. This trick can be very deciding on, like, it can be very hard for the person who missed it to come back if one person gets it and the other doesn't. Because it's a whole 33 seconds, and now you're 36 seconds behind. You've got to make that up, and that can be kind of hard when the other person is, you know, not slowing down. They're not waiting for you. They're going to keep running. And that is area 1, the shortest area. Now going to enter area 2. You'll notice they select the second option on the menu there. That is Hidden Mansion. On the Japanese or NTSC version, there's no difference between normal and hidden, except for the vacuum. The vacuum is twice as strong, meaning you drain the ghost's health twice as fast. So of course it's going to be very obvious to choose Hidden Mansion over Normal Mansion. Interesting, HD doesn't go for the task double. That makes sense, actually. HD, he doesn't go for crazy strats, he just does them well. So unfortunately, we will not see a task double in this run. It's not really task, but there's a wider double you can do there that saves about a second, and it looks way different. But we're just going to keep it simple, play it safe, which that's fair. 6-piece. I'm a little worried for HD because he bonked that yellow one to the right, but it looks like he's got it. He flashed them really fast. Wow, that was a really good suck-up, actually. Looks like Mac got hit. Still getting the 6-piece, though. HD missed early release. So early release is a... It's not really a trick. It's more of a mechanic of the game. The Whirlwinds can randomly show their heart 10 seconds earlier than usual. And it looks like Mac got it. So he saved 10 seconds on HD there. So now they're way closer than they were before. So let's see here. Only about 6 seconds between them. I noticed they vacuumed off something in the wall there, and there's a poster, or there's a button behind this wall here that we need to press. However, there's a poster that sits over it, and if you tilt your vacuum just right up against the wall, you can actually get that poster off early while waiting on ghosts to spawn. So it's called poster skip, but it's technically poster early. So now we're letting the booze out. I mean, they both got sub 10 boo release, no Chauncey 1 cycle. We're gonna be mashing through a lot of text here. The HD is mashing through that text fast. In fact, he's saving a little more time over Mac on the mashing. I'd say, like, that was a whole second almost. He saved over Mac. HD is gonna... Wow, best RNG, but he misses the cloth, so the boo's gonna stay right there. That's really rare. That boo likes to run left. He almost didn't get that. So what happened there is he sucked up the cloth right after getting the boo, so the game only sees the fact that you sucked up the cloth, so EGAT doesn't call you. And both runners are going to get that. Matt getting a little better luck in answer room. HD getting worse luck in wardrobe room, so this is Mac's chance to save a little time. It looks like nothing's going to be right side for Mac here if this is the center. Alright, he saved a little time over HD. But I think he lost a little more time in Parlor. The difference is back to about 11 seconds again. So we need to backtrack a little bit to gather 5 boos. EGAT just tells you to find some boos, and then once you find 5 of them, he's like, "Oh, the washroom unlocked. Wow, you should go wash your face off to calm down a little bit." And that's kind of the progression we're at in the game right now. And notice they're actually going to walk these boos to the door. I mean, there's always a little bit of a risk with that, but I mean, you get right up against the door. You don't have to walk across the room after you suck up the boo. That's right, we are going to ignore the crying toad. Just gonna grab the key, we're gonna move on our way. So now we're in kind of an annoying room. This room, the ghosts only show up in the mirror. You can only see their reflection. HD struggling a little bit with their suck-ups. We're gonna get grabbed on purpose, shake them off into the other one for a double. A lot of things in this game, it's about the small things, you know, the little things adding up, that saves time. You know, this small thing here, that small thing there will add up over time, and that's kind of where you can save a lot of time in this game. So getting doubles, getting right next to the boo when it spawns, or right next to the chest when it spawns, you want to minimize all of your walking time as best you can. And that includes this. So if you grab the medallion after you suck up a boo, you can save on the boo, and the game thinks you already picked up the medallion, so you can save and soft reset your console, and you don't have to sit through EGAT's tutorial. So you can just go right into this room without solving the puzzle. Not only that, it resets the butler's position in the hallway, which, if you have a fast candles, I believe HD's was pretty fast actually. The butler's going to be right at the end of the hallway, which is the fastest possible cycle for butler. Which means, I mean, it just saves a lot of time because you don't have to wait as long for him to walk all the way down. He's going to take his sweet time. We're trying to go as fast as possible. You know, we don't have time to wait on him, so we're going to force him to be as close as possible. We both had pretty good butler cycles. Mac getting around the corner first before the text was even up. There's another small optimization in laundry room. Cutscenes, they don't like to play over each other, and one of those is like items you pick up in chest cutscenes. He's gonna pick up the hat here. Let's see if he gets it. And he did get it. Did you see the camera shift like that? So he tried to play the chest cutscene and then he grabbed the hat. So the game prioritizes the latest one, I believe, and so it played the hat cutscene and it skipped the animation of the chest appearing. So you just save, like, you know, second and a half, 2 seconds. You don't have to watch that. And we can clear laundry before the butler even sits down. Here's the mouse hole. You enter with the boo and EGAT also doesn't call you. That's a Japanese exclusive glitch right there. Oh, HD having some issues. Oh, it looks like he recovered. Wow, he delayed the flashlight just a moment so that he could flash that guy in the back. Runner's having a pretty clean hidden room. HD can get... Oh, that should work. So you can use that cloth to get a tech skip as well. So HD is... I mean... This is without Chauncey one cycle, and he's on like 1841 pace or something for water. And that's pretty good, actually. Like, that's really good. If he had Chauncey one cycle, this would actually be a run. Matt got scared in the hallway there. That's kind of why we're putting our flashlights up, but if something goes wrong, you can get scared in the hallway. If you trip on a mouse, vacuum changes directions, and it allows the ghost to spawn, so you get scared. Melody can play one of 2 songs here, and it looks like she's playing Mario 3's overworld theme. She can also play the underwater theme from Super Mario Brothers 1. And basically the rule here is, like, if it's Mario 1, it's option 1. If it's Mario 3, it's option 3. So it's not too hard to distinguish, even with the Japanese text. Instant spawn for the boo for HD. This is pretty solid performance from HD here. Fortunately, the boo was not kind to Mac. The boo is at least in the center of the room. This could still be the decoy. It was. The boo is in that. So HD's gaining an even bigger lead with that. She's getting an 8. Oh, I think that was an 1840, a high 1840 water there. Without Chauncey one cycle. Without ER as well. He doesn't have ER, he doesn't have Chauncey one cycle. I mean, that's really impressive. That's 43 seconds. So if he had both of those, this would have been 17 water. It looks like Max getting a 1908. So he's about, I think his splits, I think his timer's a little bit behind his actual gameplay. I think that's what's happening here. Because the timer was off. Like, it looked like he lost 3 seconds in Area 1, even though it really didn't seem like he didn't. So I think his timer is like ahead of his run, which is fine. HD's on our, like, I mean, he's playing really good. This is insane. I think he got Kitchen Boo tech skip. You can get another tech skip in there. Got the graveyard double as well. Wow, that Mac got the widest graveyard double I've ever seen in my entire life. That was so wide. All right, let's see if Bogmire behaves here. That was a little scary, but it looks like it's fine. Giving a 2102. Let's see if Mac gets the one cycle. Bogmire pulls really hard on the vacuum. You gotta be careful. And both get the one cycle. I mean, this isn't that far of a race. Like, they're not that far apart from each other still. So one thing could go wrong for Joven, and that gives Mac the opportunity to catch up. That was really close. Looked like he wasn't gonna select Hidden Mansion for a second. So we're now going into Area 3. We're gonna actually learn the plot of this story a little more. A little more storytelling. So fun fact, if you hold out Element before you fall down a ladder, you can actually break Luigi's legs instead of climbing down the ladder. Might hurt, but we gotta save time. So this is where you find out, you know, Mario's kidnapped. Which is pretty crazy. The Mario. How far he's fallen. Wow, that was a really clean suck up for that well ghost there, actually. It didn't look like there was, like, lag. That's how smooth it looked. Just gonna stop by in here to grab the shortcut door key. A lot of people never knew that this key existed. Casually. But it unlocks the door that's directly to Luigi's left right now on HD screen. You can shoot the door on fire through the floor with the water shot he just did there. So now you don't have to wait for the door to cool off. And you guessed it, we're setting up another tech skip. Wow. And I can tell right away there's something in that left side. So HD can tell for a fact that nothing's going to be in the left side. The boos switch on a 30-second cycle. So this boo's going to switch. Oh my. It switched right into that bucket. That was insane. Oh no, he missed the tech skip because of the ice. Wow. I mean, almost a 24 ice, no C1C, no ER. Back getting a 25-13 ice. Well, it's not the same comparison. Let's see how the boo treats Mac. Looks like it's in the... It might be... No, it is right side. Doesn't have ice yet. It's gonna grab that while getting the tech skip. Could have set up swag balls if he knew how to go for it, but that is very risky to do in a tournament setting, so I don't blame him. I don't know if a lot of people go out of the way to learn how to do that anyway. It's a very niche strategy where you just saw HD shot all of the yarn balls into Nana. You can store the angle that the vacuum shot the last object in and shoot all the next objects instantaneously at the same angle. So you can just shoot all three at Nana instantaneously right away, like boom, 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 and you start vacuuming her up. So the difference between them right now is like Mac just entered Nana as HD was leaving Nana. I think that boo was in table for HD, wasn't it? So that boo treated him pretty good. I think it might have been bottom right as well. It was one of those two spaces, I believe. Boo was top right for Mac, not the best spot. Oh, oh wow. Nanaboo can leave really easily, because you think that Nanaboo might not leave as easily, but I mean, it's a long left and right room, but it's not that deep of a room. You can just go up or down and he's gone. Not up, but straight down and he's gone. Wow, HD's, I think, spawned that boo pretty fast as well. Maybe just barely a 27 moonshot. Like a 27.55. A little bit higher than that. No, it looks like we're just barely missing the 27. 2801. I mean, that's really good. Mac is struggling to find the boo in Astral. The boo can hide in those candles, and it's like it's not near impossible, but it's really hard to figure out where that boo is quick. 90% of the time, the boo's going to be in one of those top cabinets, though, so you always want to check those first. So the difference, I'd say, is about a minute. HD is about a minute ahead of Mac at this point. Now I think it's like basically exactly a minute. 2801, 2901. This is a worse version of Hidden Room, or not Hidden Room, Mirror Room, because it's the same concept. You can only see their shadows in front of the projector. This room can be easy to mess up if you don't pay attention. We're coming up to a triple. And he got pulled, so he's not going to be able to reach that right cabinet and knock on it before the room spawns. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. You're supposed to do a safe warp there like you do with the Fire Medallion, but he missed the glove trying to go for funny text. And he's going to have to do the unspeakable Billiards Mirror Warp. Pablo is rolling over in his sleep right now. So now we're going to do a little retracking while we head back to the boos. This is when we're going to get twins in their boo. Unfortunately, Neville Boo was in bottom left, which is the worst possible spot. MakS struggling a little bit with that last triple as well. I think the boo switched on him into the projector. Wow, HD spinning those helicopters fast. Mak landed on the glove, so we're going to see the save warp from him. For anyone who doesn't know, Pablo despises Billiards Mirror Warp. In fact, in his race earlier today, he walked back to Parlor or Foyer instead of taking the mirror. Oh wait, no, it wasn't in the race, was it? It was a run he did. But still, that's how much he despises it. HD messing up the twins double. Mak really wanting fire, going back for the fire, which I think loses a little more time than if you just didn't get it during the boo. I think. When you're up towards that chest, the boo seems to like to run into the bottom right corner, which, yeah, I mean, is just, that's really good for us. So we can pull that shoe towards the door with us. If Mak just goes for singles here, I think he saves time over HD because HD messed up the, wow. The boo was in top right and it switched into the crib that HD was checking. Oh, this boo ball's gonna be in the way. He's gonna have to move the boo ball. And he got Van Gore-Texed. After you get your 15th boo, there's a random chance he's gonna, shake the chest as well. There's a random chance EGAD talks to you about random things about like watering plants and other things like that. And obviously you want him to talk to you about nothing, preferably. Look at the shoe shrinking on Mak's screen. He got Van Gore-Tex as well. All right, we got a 33-25 from HD. So now we're going to talk to Clairvoyant for about a minute and 40 seconds. All right, I think Mak has closed a little bit of distance. Just a little bit. instead of a full minute, about maybe about 50 seconds, 52, 53. Now you can lose a lot of time mashing through this text, and HD, I mean, from my view, it looks like it's a really good mash. Like, most of the text, you're not even seeing the yellow arrow appear. Clairvoyant's suck up is a little weird. Luigi looked kind of funny there. You gotta use your C-stick. I think the boo was in the middle. It switched out of the middle, possibly in the top left. And you can hear the music. That was indeed the boo. So HD finding that boo quick. Getting a shot of the cheese behind the Clairvoyant's chair. So now we're heading up to Boo Losses, and we need ice to clear Safari Room first. And that's the only place you can get it on the way up, so gotta make sure to grab it there. Boo might be in the middle for Mac, we shall see. And that was the decoy. It was in top left. I'm unsure if it switched into top left. Alright, HD is now in Safari. He's going to go for a double here after this guy. And the Boo is very likely to be in that chair on the right, so he's going to try to end up by that chair when the room clears. Oh no, messing up the double. Getting hit in Safari. Being scared actually helped him there because he was able to stand up sooner, I believe. And now he's going to have to... That was indeed the Boo. Boo wanting to hide in the wall. Interesting. I don't see many people go for that. A lot of people try to drag the key with them towards the door, but HD just froze the Boo, picked up the key, and then went to the door easily with the Boo. That is another variation of that key drag strat you can do. You can just choose to pick up the key while the Boo is frozen, and then you don't have to worry about dragging the key. Mac getting the double, saving quite a bit of time over HD on that room, especially if this is the Boo. The Boo switched last second, no. It's so unfortunate. He did find the Boo pretty quickly after that, though. He is going to go for the alternate strat where you glide the key to the door with you. Is he going to get it all the way to the door? Not. Oh, pretty close to the door. I'd say that's pretty close. So that's two different ways of getting out of that room. Interesting. HD doesn't go for that new strat with Boo Losses. There's a faster way to make him pop on that spike. It saves about a half second, maybe second. Ooh. Oh no. Boos are running muck. Oh no. HD might have to 2-cycle. He's gonna have to 2-cycle Boo Losses. Boo Losses was just like, no, not happening. He spread a little too far apart. Matt gets a clean 1-cycle. He can really save some time here. Let's see. Got a 3850 key. Let's see what Matt gets. He didn't do the new strat either. Interesting. He had to go really far down to avoid that Boo there. He waited a long time to shoot his eyes. Double shot eyes. What? I mean, and just like that, MakS is only about 34 seconds behind. So he saved almost 20 seconds over HD on that. HD still has about a 35-second lead entering Area 4. But 35 seconds is close for a race in Luigi's Mansion. One or two mistakes from HD and MakS can catch up. Or a series of bad luck over and over again, MakS can catch up if he gets good luck. That'd have to be like the rest of the luck in the game has to go that way. So now we're going to start Blackout. Who's ready to meet Grimly? They wanted to add in a lot of extra time to the game in Area 4, so they made it to where you have to walk all the way up, then walk all the way down, then walk all the way up, then walk all the way down. So, I mean, a lot of Area 4 is just walking back up and down, warping in and out. I think you walk upstairs all the way up to the attic 3 times, and you walk to basement twice. And you walk all the way back up to wardrobe room as well. You do a lot of backtracking in Area 4. MakS forgetting to grab fire, grabbing it on this right before the staircase instead. Of course, I believe HD is in standard. So now there's a bunch of ghosts everywhere. We got to be careful. So now we're coming up on Grimly. Grimly is the next portrait ghost. He is hiding in wardrobe room. And he has the key to breaker. So that's the only way we can turn the power back on. Now Grimly has a random chance of just waiting to show his heart. And it can take dozens of seconds, or it can be instantaneous. Let's see how it goes for HD. He got it instantly. No time loss. Insta-Grim. Really good suck-up as well. It's gonna be, MakS gonna have to get Instagram too in order for this to stay pretty even. Interesting vacuum strat. No Instagram. Just waiting. Okay, it was about 4.5 seconds. It is not the worst. Anything under 5 seconds is really acceptable. Like, it's not that bad. Alright, HD is about to do the hardest boo in the game. Breaker boo. This boo is 200 HP, so you can't one-cycle him by normal means. You have to abuse his gliding ability. That boo double cackled already. He double cackled a second time, and he's gone instantly. No chance for HD to even wrangle in that boo. It's kind of interesting. There's been a lot of Instagrams, and then there's been a lot of long rims. If MakS can get Breaker Boo, he's like closed the gap quite considerably. And in fact, I would consider him in the lead. Unless if HD gets blue hits bless. No blue hits bless. Yeah, Mag did get Breaker Boo. We'll leave it on HD's audio. Just because Max still has to clear Cellar. So now HD is heading up to Rooftop. Mag figuring out if he wants to grab the key or spawn the Boo first. Of course, the Boo ends up in bottom left. The Boo not wanting to spawn. I think the Boo switched. No, he's... I'm not sure what happened there. There's a poison shroom in the room, and he gets shrunk in Cellar. Oh my gosh. That's insane. He lost Celebroo after spending all that time searching for him. That's such a huge loss. So now we're about to do Toy Soldiers. You can set up for a double here, which I'm pretty sure HD's going to do. Yeah. You can do singles, or you can try to go faster by getting the double, and that's exactly what HD's going to do. They dragged him around a little bit, but that was a pretty good soldier double. You drain like 2 of their healths at the same time pretty consistently throughout that double. That saved like 8 or 7 or 8 seconds. Maybe 6. 6 to 8 seconds. And HD choosing to do the burn strat on Rooftop. He did get the ladder grab. If you grab a ladder before a chest cutscene plays, you climb up the first few steps during the cutscene, saving small amounts of time. Looks like Max just gonna go for singles here. 46.53 for HD. Almost getting shot by this soldier. All right, let's see how HD does armor. Is he doing 5Ps? He's preparing the mirror. Interesting. He's gonna be... Oh, no. He's still gonna... Oh! Oh, wow. No, the banana ghost gets away. The garbage ghost. That was a chance to get a really clean backup, but the game just was not having it. Looks like the Boo could be right here in this armor stand. So Max about 1 minute and 20 seconds behind HD, but HD does have to get that Boo later. The HD is going to warp with the mirror, and he got Van Gore-Text, but he is going to warp with the mirror because he hasn't gotten Breaker Boo, and Breaker Boo is in is in Pipe Room. If he warps, the mansion resets, and Breaker Boo goes back to 200 HP in Breaker Room, and he doesn't want that. He wants to get Breaker Boo at the 115 he left him at, so he takes the slightly slower mirror warp. Let's see if Mac He did spawn the Boo first try. So Mac is saving time over HD here. HD clearing pipe room effectively. That was a really clean pipe room. Looking to spawn the Boo first. If this is pipe room Boo, he has to let the Boo run away. And it's not, so he can actually just go ahead and get the Boo. Mac is save warping as well, or mirror warping as well. I guess it's because he missed Cellar Boo. But he only got like 10 HP off of Cellar Boo, so I figured you'd go ahead and save warp anyway, because 10 health is not a lot. And that's not really worth missing the save warp, in my opinion. Showing off some fireworks right in Weston's face. Weston not staying in his campfire to deal with it. HD still one-cycled him. No need to worry. I cannot tell if he duped that pearl, but if he did, that was some pretty dope swag. Alright. Struggling to spawn the Boo. I'm pretty sure HD is still 56 pace. He can get like a 56-40 something with this run. Now Max coming up on Weston. Oh, and he got froze. So he's getting, oh man. It's like 4 seconds gone. And he left the thing right away, so wow, I really thought he was gonna break off, to be honest. Getting rid of the pearls here. Your vacuum auto locks on anything that, like, if it's money, except for like coins, your vacuum will auto lock on that. Even if there's a Boo in the room, your vacuum will just be like, nah, let the Boo go. We've got money to grab. So you have to be really careful when there's pearls around, because your vacuum can turn away from the Boo and the Boo just leaves. Mac losing Weston Boo, actually. I think Mac is still about a minute behind. I think Mac can get a low 58. HD can get a high 56. So now Van Gore has found out we're the ones cleaning his mansion up of ghouls, and he doesn't like that, so he's making us fight his creations. Each wave is a triple of the ghost shown in the portrait. Which begs the question, you could argue that these are portrait ghosts. Wow, that was almost the cleanest garbage ghost you could get. That 1 health. Missing the key, having to walk back for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure HD can get a high 56. And this is assuming Kimbu 1 cycle. Wow, Mac getting the grabber triple pretty quickly. Yeah, so HD can get like a 56-45 if he gets 1 cycle. HD did lose Breaker earlier. However, Mac lost Cellar. I don't know why Mac is spawning Van Gorbu. Just for the memes, I guess. Looks like Mac can get like a mid 56, maybe a high 56, or not a 56, a 58. Alright, can we move 1 cycle? The fact he still got him down to 277 is just insane. I mean, he might as well go for the backup. Just barely gonna miss 56. And HD with the 5703. GG's. HD should be in here any moment. Oh, bonking into the spike ball. Not what you want to see. Boo getting stuck on the pedestal. Leaving at 324, he's gonna have to... Oh wow, that insta shot was insane. What the?
What's up, Kai?
What is up, HD? You almost got a 56.
So close. Yeah.
Your area, like up into area 3 was really good. Like you had a good area too, considering you had no ER, no Chauncey 1 cycle.
Yeah, I mean, I knew coming into this that I wasn't gonna play very great. I'm sure you've already seen, but I've been hanging out with some LM runners this past week, and shocker, but we have not been playing LM. So I haven't touched LM since last Saturday when I did my first tournament race. So I knew coming into this, I was not gonna play on par with my skill level because I hadn't touched the game in a week. So I knew I'd definitely be missing Chauncey because I like to practice that before I do runs. The things that really surprised me though were the Safari Room, the 2-cycle Bulasis. I can't even remember the last time I did that, and then Breaker Boo miss was unfortunate as well. I'm just trying to think.
Breaker did not want to come down.
No, he didn't. He double cackled right off the rip, which is kind of surprising. I guess I needed to be closer to him. But yeah, I like I said, going into this, I knew I was going to be super rusty. I knew I wasn't going to play on par with my skill level, but I was like, I'm still just going to go for the same old strats that I normally do as if this were any other run. And if Mac beats me because I do that, then he deserves the win. But yeah, now that it's over, I have more time to play the game now, so I'll definitely be ready for my next match. I'd like to pull out a 55 in one of these races.
Just try and get Mac in here real quick.
Come on in, Mac.
Commentator accidentally fat fingering the keyboard. There you go. All right, he should join any second now.
All right.
I'll move him in here, I think. Yeah. There you go.
There he is. What's up, man?
Okay, there we are.
What's going on, Mac? GG, man.
Yeah, GG. For me, that was a pretty bad run. I knew when I missed the the 1 cycle with Chauncey, that was gonna have to be the edge for me to like stay on par with your skill level, you know.
Right, absolutely. And it's unfortunate that that pretty much determines the outcome of the race in like 80% of them. Especially in these closer races, you know what I mean? Like if Pablo and Joven were facing each other, if one of them got the trick and the other one didn't, well, I'd say that pretty much is the decider right there.
Yeah.
But I saw when you missed Breaker Boo, that was like my one hope. I actually hit it, and I got a poison mushroom in the cellar.
Right.
And
I
the
didn't
Boo
see
left.
that.
That's when I knew it was over.
I wasn't watching the stream. I think I turned it on maybe once, and that was after Bulasis, because I was like, man, after that happened, he's definitely caught up now.
Yeah, it's definitely better to play like that, but I just turned it on, I think,
Yeah.
who lost this, and I knew I was pretty much done, so I just thought I'd watch it anyway.
Right.
But yeah, it was a fun race.
It was fun, man. GG's for sure. And you're not out of it yet either. Sweep that loser's bracket.
Yeah, I plan on it. Hopefully I can de-rust a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. And Kai, thank you for commentating, dude. It was, I'm sure it was great. I'll have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, I appreciate it as well.
There was a lot of funny things that happened. There's the commentary. There's the runners. Make sure to follow the runners.
Thank you. And follow our wonderful commentator, Kai, as well. He's the GOAT. He's the next up and coming big runner. Just got a 55. He's going to be pushing for 54 soon. I just
Alright,
noticed
just real-
this, but my timer is so blurry on the stream for some reason. My whole stream is blurry. What's good with that?
No
I think
idea,
you did
to
that
be
for me
honest.
last time. This time it's not as blurry. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I just thought that was interesting.
All right, just real quick before we end, there is an ongoing match, I believe. Oh wait, no, actually, never mind. That is not true. I forgot about that. I believe one of the runners didn't show up. But our next match is tomorrow at 7:30 PST PM. It's Crazy 8 the Ace versus Jay. So definitely make sure to check that out. Channel has not been determined for that yet, but it will be one of the Speed Gaming channels.
Gonna be fun to watch. Anyways,
I think that
huh?
I think that will be a pretty close one, isn't it? I think.
I mean,
I'm not too sure.
I know that Zink's been playing the game. Well, not as much. He got a 103 last year when he played. He's been around forever. The dude's been around since like 2013.
Oh Lord.
But he just doesn't play the game that much. Not anymore, anyways. But yeah, he got a 103 last year, and I'm pretty sure Crazy 8 just got a 1 hour. So, who knows? Could be
Gotcha.
close.
All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. Thanks Speed Gaming for hosting us per usual.
Absolutely.
And GG's to the runners.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. GG's once again, Mac. Thanks for racing.
GG, thank you.
Kai, thank you for commentating. I'm going to go now.
Of course. Farewell.